Yo, what's up, yo, it's your boy the Demiguise itself. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to another guide video of the beautiful Hogwarts Legacy. In this guide video, I'm gonna teach you what you've been wondering and stuff, how we can level up your lockpicking skills all the way to the maximum. In this guide, I'm gonna teach you how you can find all the Demiguise statues, and at the same time, how you can get the Demiguise Dread trophy as well. This trophy is only achievable by getting all the Demiguise statues that is spread themselves across the Hogwarts Legacy itself. Before you can start in this quest, you need to do one specific thing. Is advance in your storyline and get yourself to this point exactly, where you're gonna meet the caretaker itself, and you're gonna need to help him and the caretaker Lunar Laments quests. In this quest, you need to find 3 Demiguise moons that is spread within the Hogwarts castle itself. Now, these 3 Demiguise moon statues are not part of the 30 ones I'm gonna show you additionally. These 3 are only a form of tutorial itself to showcase you what are the Demiguise moon statue itself, and at the same time within this quest, the caretaker will teach you how to unlock the level 1 lockpicking doors itself. Now, after completing this main quest, you automatically will start the Man Behind the Moon side quest, which tasks you in bringing more Demiguise to Gladwin Moon in exchange for upgrades to your Alohomora spell, which are required to unlock your level 2 and your level 3 locks. The reason this is such an important thing and matters is because some Demiguise are behind level 2 locked doors. And that reason we're gonna start our very first chapter in clearing the first 9 Demiguise that are behind level 1 locks or no locks at all, and then progress ourselves towards the harder ones. One final note and little tip: it needs to be nighttime in order to detect or interact with the Demiguise statue. For those who do not know, you can pass time by going to your map and pressing the indicated button on the right side of your screen before going. Now, we're gonna start first our stream and our let's play, and of course this guide, and tackling the very first 2 of the easiest Demiguise that can find themselves in the surrounding of Hogwarts Castle itself. The very first one is in the east of Hogwarts itself, in Arian Shrine, a very small village, and this area I'm showcasing right now. By going there, you're gonna find your very first Demiguise that is behind a locked door of level 1 in a house, in the second house you find in this village itself. For a second Demiguise, you're gonna find it more southwest of the Hogwarts Castle itself, in a small village that's called himself the Lower Hogsfields. There in his first house on the opposite side of your checkpoint, of your food checkpoints, you will see a house and a hill and stuff. And we enter this house, and the left side of the living room you're gonna find yourself the Demiguise moon statue on the door itself. For our third Demiguise, it requires from us to go back to Hogwarts Castle. We need to go to the Hogwarts northern exits, that is the bell tower wing checkpoints, and there you will find on your left side on the wall area a door that is locked. By entering this door, you're gonna find yourself the Demiguise moon statue. For our next checkpoints, we need to go to the bell tower courtyards and the same checkpoints. We're gonna take our very first left on the stairs itself, past the hall, take another left, go down the stairs, another left again, keep following the path itself, past the horse statue, go down past the dragon statue. We're gonna take our first right, and on the left side you're gonna find another locked door, and inside you're gonna find your Demiguise moon statue. For our next Demiguise, it requires from us to go towards the library annex checkpoints, to be precise the deviation classroom, and there we're gonna go all the way up until we reach the deviation classroom itself, and ladder will come down. We're gonna climb the ladder, and on top of it, inside of the classroom, on the desk itself of the professor, and there you're gonna find your Demiguise moon statue. Your next Demiguise is required for you to go towards the library annex and to be precise itself to the library itself. From this point you will go towards the forbidden zone. You're gonna take your very first left here. And you're gonna go down the stairs, take your first right, and then all the way down the stairs you're gonna take your first left. Here you found your ghost and your quests, your main quest area. On the right side here you're gonna find a chest here, a level 1 chest. You unlock it, get your loots. Then you're gonna proceed moving downwards. Keep following the path. On the end of the hallway of this same path, past this invisible chest, you're gonna find your Demiguise moon statue. The next statue requires for us to go to the south wing. To be precise, the faculty, the clock tower courtyards. From that aspect, we are going to double back, take our very first big door behind us, next to the flue area, go past this door, go past the secondary door, go down the stairs, and take our very first left afterwards. And the second door you're gonna find the level 1 locked door. On the middle toilets, you go past through it, and inside of it you're gonna find your Demiguise statue. Our next Demiguise requires from us to go to the Great Hall. From the Great Hall, there you're gonna find another locked door, level 1, that we need to get access to it. From the Great Hall, from these checkpoints, you're just gonna move forwards. And your first door right here is the one you need to unlock. and inside of it you're gonna find your Demiguise Moon statue. Our next Demiguise requires from us to go towards the Professor Fig's classroom. There is an astronomy wing area. Within his classroom, on top of his desk, that's where you're gonna find the Demiguise Moons. We just need to go inside of his classroom, past the class area itself, take the stairs towards his private quarters. On the top of his desk, behind there, are you gonna see the Demiguise statue. Once you did all of that, you should have all your first 9 statues. That will give you access to a level 2 Alohomora Spell. For us, you need to go back to the faculty tower and speak back to the groundskeeper, finish his dialogue, and you can give us access to the level 2 lockpicking skill. Within Hogwarts castles, there are exactly 3 more Demiguise for us to discover. The very first one is find himself in an astronomy ring in the Transfiguration courtyards. Within this checkpoint on the door of the Flue area, we're gonna take the very first big door. On the opposite side, on the right side, more northeastwards, you will find a locked door level 2. This locked door needs to be quiet for us to open it up and be in the night for everyone to interact and get access towards the Demiguise.
Right now, Demiguise.
Our second Demiguise in the Hogwarts Castle will find himself in the Liberation Annex again, in the potion classroom. That is our closest checkpoint towards it. While we're here, we're gonna take the big access door. We're gonna take our very first left. Keep following the path down. Take another left on this door again. Keep moving forward, and this is gonna be a second door on the left side. It's gonna be locked with a level 2 lock. That's the one we need to get access.
Hello.
Doing so, inside of this room, we're gonna find Demiguise. Our last Demiguise within the Hogwarts Castle, we'll find it's on the Beast classroom. It's in the Bell Tower Wing checkpoints area. And there we're gonna need to go towards the Beast classroom Flue points of checkpoints. On the very first building on the Flue points, you will see a smaller building on the right side. There it has an access door with a level 2 lockpick. We're going to unlock this door. And with inside of this door, there we're gonna find our Demiguise level
Alohomora
2. And the last one is for us required to be found in Hogwarts Castle. The next 10 Hogwarts Demiguise Moons is required for us to go to Hogwarts Mead. Our very first one is going to be in the Tomes and Scrolls shop. Behind the shop in his private quarters, there we're gonna find the Demiguise Moon of this zone, the first one.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Right now, Demiguise.
The secondary Demiguise Moon, he'll find himself in a locked door in the same area from the shop we are right now. It's around 500 meters away. It's behind a locked door, which we're gonna need to have access towards too. Within this house, then you're gonna find the secondary Demiguise.
What do we have here?
This one.
Alohomora.
The next Demiguise is required for us to go to Hog's Head and bar on the southwest parts of the Hogsmeade itself. Within this bar, behind the private quarters of the barkeeper itself, there we're gonna find on the shell the Demiguise moon statue.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Our next Demiguise is going to be found next to J. Pippin's potion shop. You're going to find a house with a locked door, level 2. Within this house, you're going to find the Demiguise moon that you're looking for.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Mine now.
Alohomora.
The next Demiguise is required for us to go to the Three Broomstick Tavern. On the top area of this tavern, you're gonna find a locked door. Within the area and the zone and the room, the private quarters of the shopkeeper itself, you're gonna find the Demiguise moon statue.
Alohomora.
The next Demiguise moon statue is required for us to be in the same area of the Three Broomsticks Tavern. It's in a house just on the opposite side where we are right now. It's gonna find a locked door right there. For us to get there, we need to go outside, down the stairs, go to the opposite side of the room we are right now. And the little alley here on the left side, you're gonna find another door. From this point, we're just gonna go around the Three Broomsticks, keep following the path, and it's gonna be the very first house on the opposite side right here. There's gonna be a locked door, and this one you have access. On the side of this house, you can find your next Demiguise statue. Our next statue is going to be in Glass Red Wizard Wear shop. On the corner of the shop itself, on the shelf, on the secondary disc of the shopkeeper itself, you're gonna find the Demiguise statue.
I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Our next statue is required from us to go a little bit more eastwards and to the farthest area of the abandoned house of Hogsmeade. You're gonna find a locked house right there. It's required for us to lockpick it, and inside of that house, you're gonna find your next Demiguise statue.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Alohomora.
Mine now, Demiguise.
The next Demiguise moon statue is required for us to go more northwestwards from the zone we are right now, just on the opposite side. You're gonna find yourself another house that is locked. It's more of a boathouse. Inside of that boathouse, you're gonna find, of course, your next Demiguise moon statue.
Alohomora.
Once you've done all of that, you should have now 13 moon statues in your inventory. I do recommend you to double check. If you are following the guide step by step, by this point you should have 13 moon statues. If you have 13 Demiguise moon statues, that means right now you can go back to the faculty tower. And we speak towards the groundskeeper itself, and he's gonna give you now access to level 3, the Alohomora Spell.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
He's gonna bring us to
Greetings!
of our guide.
Any luck removing some more of those Demiguise? Now that you've mastered Alohomora...
For our very first Demiguise, it's required from us to go northwards of Hogsmeade, the north of Hogsmeade town. There you're gonna find, and the second house on your left side, you're gonna find your Demiguise moons that you need to have.
Right now, Demiguise.
From this point, we're gonna continue even more northwards, towards the pit up on Forts. That is the furthest village on the northern side from the Hogsmeade. You're gonna find this house with this carriage here. From the viewpoint of the checkpoint that you arrived.
Right now, Demiguise.
The very first house is all the way on the top side of this house. You're gonna find your Demiguise moon statue. Your next stop is gonna be more eastwards of the Hogwarts Castle itself, exactly on this point right here. I'm trying to showcase you. And this zone, we are going to go across the field, still from the same checkpoints, the flu checkpoints. You're gonna find yourself a flowered house. Inside of this house, you're gonna find your next Demiguise statue. Our next point is going to be more southwards and southeastwards from the village we were before, and southwards of Hogwarts Castle. When you arrive here from the checkpoints, from the fluke checkpoints, go across this windmill house. Inside of this, you're going to find the level 1 locked door. Inside of this house, you're going to find the next Demiguise moon statue.
Right now, Demiguise.
Our next Demiguise requires for us to go even more further to the very first house in Arendelle, the furthest point where we were just before. From the flu checkpoint again, we're always going from the two flu checkpoints. We're gonna go up to the very first house to the right, and inside of this house, behind the bar, you're gonna find the Demiguise moon. Our next Demiguise requires for us to go even more south of the Arendelle itself. To be precise, we are completely on the opposite side of the map, the end of the map, and this village right here. Just keep that very close in mind. We just keep going south and south and south until we reach this village right here. Once you reach this village, we're gonna go across the field, past the water pits, the very first house on the opposite side, from the flu checkpoint. We always travel from the flu checkpoint.
Right now,
You'll find the level 2 locked door, and inside of this house and the window, as you can see, you can find the Demiguise moon statue. Now, for the next part, it's required for us to go even further down the map itself. For you to reach this zone here, where I'm right now, I'm showcasing you on the checkpoints. It requires for us to go through the tunnel, but to be precisely, I'm right here on the map itself. Do check this checkpoint very carefully, because it requires from us to go towards all of this zone here. I'm trying to showcase you these 3 villages here. There's the next 3 villages we need to go from all of this zone. For able for you to reach these 3 zones, it's required for you to pass the tunnel itself. It's very important that you are able to find this tunnel, like I'm trying to showcase you right now. Those come exactly on this point where I'm showcasing you, exactly right there, because this is where your checkpoint is going to be, where exactly where I am right here. So you need to go inside right in that, as you can see, quick visual aspects. Just take a quick mental picture on it. That is a tunnel you need to go. Now you have 2 options you need to do. You can run your way through it. You can try to run all the way to the opposite side of the tunnel. You can fight your way in towards it. Or you can do what I do, try to outsmart every single one enemy and any single thing in this game by, yeah, you're gonna see for yourself.
If only I could get my hands
Demiguise Totalis.
Demiguise Totalis. Demiguise Totalis.
I ain't got nothing better to do.
Demiguise Totalis.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Once you manage to get here, you're gonna get yourself your flu checkpoints. Now it's required for you to go to the 3 next villages. Now the first village is of course gonna be the closest one. It's gonna be exactly this village here where I'm trying to showcase you. My cursor is working perfectly. The Marunumi village. Apologies if I'm speaking that wrongly. From the same flu points, we're just gonna follow a path a little bit more northwards. The very first house on the left side, right there. I'm showcasing right there. This is gonna be
Seems a pleasant
our
enough
first
place.
Demiguise moon, which
May I have a moment of your time?
we are required for us to have.
Mine now, Demiguise.
Our next Demiguise
you up
moon
to
is
now?
required for us to go to the paintbrush
Alohomora.
village. Is it just a village a little bit more northwards for the position we are right now? I'm gonna showcase you very soon on the map itself, for those who are still wondering where I am. It's right here on the opposite side. You can see the path is still in green. This we need to go.
Travel broadens the mind.
Our last is gonna be on Quarkford. Once again, we are right here. We just keep following village from village. When you reach Quarkford, just following the path I'm showcasing you right now, you're gonna find yourself a merchant, a shopkeeper in front of a house. It's that house that we need to enter. Inside of that house, you're gonna find your last Demiguise Moon statue. You're gonna go up top of the stairs, all the way up, and in the private quarters of the shopkeeper's house is there where you're gonna find, of course, the Demiguise
Fine
Moon
now,
and
Demiguise.
the achievements of the Demiguise Dread. Congratulations. Once you have your achievement, you now have your last Demiguise, you should get an owl message now. This owl message is gonna be your finalization and figuring out who is behind all of this enigma moving forwards. I will say, if you did enjoy this content, do not forget to press the like, comment down below, and subscribe yourself to the channel. So thank you very much for chilling with me all the way to the end. Hopefully guys was helpful. And if you can help me by smashing the like button, of course, and subscribe yourself to the channel, I will be tremendously helpful. What I'm looking for is at least 100 likes within this channel,
Who are you?
and
Why do
within
you
this
ask?
video, and 1,000 subscriptions within my channel itself. I'm your host upon Kaiser
They're
itself,
quite
so
clever.
thank you very much for chilling with
Thank
me.
you.
I will see you
A
on
lot
my
of
live
craftsmanship
streams,
and care went into them.
on Twitch or
Dang,
on YouTube.
I assume.
So
So
you
come and say
did
hi,
create
come and
them.
chill. There's always more love with me. See you guys next time, guys. More love, always. Peace.